Hi guys, it's me again. Welcome to my channel if you are here for the first time, and if you are returning to my channel, please make sure that you do subscribe and click the notification button so that whenever I get to post a video you get notified. Today I want to have a very serious conversation with you guys on something that is going to be helpful for you, especially if you are a business person, you are into photography and you have a whole lot of gadgets in your house, or you don't want to lose money. You don't want to lose money, you don't want to have to pay extra for things. Watch this video up until the end and make sure that you do subscribe. Guys, what happened to me is that my house got broken into a while back. So after it got broken into and it got broken into again, I think the second time what happened is the person didn't come in. I just had the gate opening and then I stood by the window and I'm like, hello, who is it? What do you want? He's like, no, I want to see your dad. He said, he promised me a job. And I'm like, dude, it's 1 a.m. Wait there in the gate. I'm gonna call my dad. He's gonna come right now. And a few minutes later my dad took long and he left, and obviously I found out who it was. So I realized from then that if this person saw something in my house and then they're probably coming to get it, and you might find that it's something that's valuable for me, and all of my gadgets took me a very long time together, you know, it took me a whole lot of saving, and if I were to lose any of these items, it would be a very big loss for me, you know. It would be a very big loss. So I decided, okay, I am going to make sure that I have a housing insurance, so that if anyone breaks into my house, I know that my gadgets are safe, right? So I decided to call insurance, and I arranged for myself to have housing insurance. That was the first month. The first month I paid for my insurance, and then the second month I reversed the insurance. Second month. Third month I paid for the insurance. After I paid for the insurance, guess what? A few days later, my house was broken into and my stuff was stolen, including the TV, cameras and whatnot. It was stolen in my house, and I felt weird inside. I felt sad because it bothered me a lot that someone can just come into my house and feel like they can take whatever they want and go. It bothered me that I can work my butt off, you know, to gather things for myself and my family, and someone decides, oh no, I'm just gonna go and pick things from her house. So that I was very angry because of that and bothered. But then I was calm because I knew that I had insurance and they were going to pay out. I wasn't sure if they were going to pay out since I had reversed, you know, the previous month. So I was very like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? I hope they don't give me any problems. So I called insurance, and I think firstly it was around 5 a.m. because it was my son who woke me up. He's like, Mama Tidi, the TV is gone. Because the first thing that he does when he wakes up in the morning is going to the sitting room to watch the TV. So he's like, the TV is gone. And I'm like, dude, what do you mean the TV is gone? You know, and then I go there and I find like, oh my gosh, the TV is gone. And everything else that I left in the sitting room is gone. There's nothing. And then I decided, okay, it's fine. What do? I called the cops. I called and no one picked up. I called again, no one picked up. I called Danine, no one picked up. I was like, you know, a cop. So I had to go to Guyana straight to go and report the case. And oh boy, the things that I saw there, you know. But then yeah, I reported the case, and then, you know, they came, they looked at the situation, they took some fingerprints, and then they left, and that was it. So I called the insurance company, and then I told them everything that happened, and I am telling you guys, within 2 weeks I was paid out for all those gadgets that I lost, and I replaced everything. And if it was not for that, I imagine how much I would have lost. I would have to start with the camera, I'd have to start with the phone, everything, because everything was, you know. So it was very relieving, you know. It was very relieving. Is that the right word? Yeah, it was very calming, you know, even though it could not take away the emotional frustration and the pain that I felt at that moment. But, you know, knowing that something is like I'm gonna be compensated for the things that I lost really brought calmness. It was honestly, insurance was the reason why I slept at night. I knew, okay, if anything happens, as long as they don't touch me and they don't touch my family, they can take whatever, of which I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying that it's better they take things than they take your life, you know. So having protected myself like that for me was like everything. And so, okay, fine, that went by. They took the stuff, it's fine. And the following month, exactly the following month, my son broke the TV. Levi broke the TV. Guess what? I had to replace the TV again. And when this time he broke the TV, he used my phone. He took the phone, threw it on the TV, and then the phone and the TV is not broken. Because every time he would use my phone and then the battery would run out, he'd throw it. You know, so he threw it into the TV. Like we're watching TV and like gone. And then I sit there and I'm like, okay, phone, TV. I'm like, oh gosh, these insurance people are gonna think, hey, I'm giving them problems because I'm claiming for the second time in 2 consecutive months, you know. And I called insurance again the following month, and guess what? They paid off. They paid off my policy, and I recovered the TV. Right? I recovered the TV, and honestly, it was such a relief for that to have happened, and then for them to have replaced it like that. Even though they wanted access, but paying for the excess money was nothing compared to having to pop up from scratch money to buy like a whole new TV. And the thing is, I had to replace it because I stay in a village. You understand? If I don't replace the TV, what will I be doing the whole day? You know, there's no like I can go to town, I can take a walk. I don't really leave my house. I practically live in this house. I live here. When I say live here, I mean when I go out town to buy groceries. Woo! God, hear my cry, my Lord. So yes, that's me. I don't go out. Like if it was not for the fact that I work, the people of this village were probably not going to know that I'm here in this house. They were just going to think this is just an idle house and that there's no one. You know, that's me and the life I'm living in this house. So having housing insurance kind of like helped me a lot. And I feel like, you know, there was a point in time where it was not significant to have a housing insurance. But then after that experience for me, it helped me a lot. I don't think there's ever going to be a month where I'm going to skip my payment, because I know that if something happens, I'm covered, and I would never want to not be covered, you know. So I would advise you guys to try it. Like, it doesn't even have to be insurance. There are cheaper alternatives. There's your discovery. Even if it's not theft, you know, it doesn't always have to be theft. Sometimes it can be like a fire in your house or something. Maybe it's load shedding and the fridge burns. Imagine you have to buy a fridge from scratch, you know, like a whole fridge, you know. And it's something that when you buy, you've bought for good. You don't want to buy it again, you know. So imagine you buy it and 2 months later load shedding burns it down and you have to replace everything, you know. So those are some of the things that you protect yourself. Or the geyser bursts, you know, and you find it's the middle of the month, you don't have money, you don't have anything, and you have to replace the geyser. The insurance covers that for you, you know. So look at the contract of the insurance, find the insurance that's right for you. Mine is insurance, and I don't think I'm gonna leave them anytime soon because it's well worked for me, and you know, they didn't give me troubles when it comes to payment. So that is why I'm staying with insurance housing, you know. Thank you so much guys for watching. That, my friends, is the importance of having housing insurance.